here in live. It's a totally different tutorial. So first time I come here with this tutorial, that is, I think you can guess, to cover a cake with buttercream. And this cake is a simple design. I will try to show that one as well. So you can learn how you can cover your cake with buttercream and smooth it. So let's start. So today I am making a 7-inch cake. That's why I take this one. This one is 9-inch board. And here is, let me show you my cake. Today I am using sponge cake. It's a vanilla sponge cake. So I am using, I make 2 of this. Here is 1 and 2, but I will slice half of this, so it will make 4 slices I'm using for this cake. So I make this 2, and now I will slice with a slicer. Then I will show you how I'm decorating the cake. So for the cream, I am using this American butter cream. This one is very nice, smooth, and taste also very good. This is the icing I'm using. Here is winter, but still it's, you can see it's soft and I can make it smooth. Let's start. So I keep it here on this side, and I'm using this fork tool for the tutorial. Here is the plain one, and this one is, you see, this curved one, and this one for smoothing our buttercream. So first I'm slicing my cake. So I have this slicer that I'm always using, this one. I have a tutorial in my channel how you can use this cake slicer. This one I am using, I think 5 to 6 years, still it's okay. So this slicer, it has 2 wires like this one, but I'm not comfortable when 2 is here, so I remove one. So that one, if I damage this one or anything happen, I can use that one next time. So if you have any question, you can ask me. Let me use this one. You see, let me start to see, because I want to make all of them the same height. So here is the cake. I'm using this cake, is too soft. It's a sponge cake. And let me show you this side. You see this one, I think this size is okay. So I place my hand here. My hand is, I washed my hand first, then start this one. So here lightly I am holding my cake, and this tool, let me show you, like this. You have to hold it here on top and hold the cake lightly, and then start cutting. You can go back and forth, so it will cut easily. So you don't have to write like this, no, you have to go back and forth like this. So this is this soft cake, but even this little bit that hard cake, that one also cut nicely with this slicer. So you see, let me show you here, these 2 slices. Let me keep them on a tray and cut the next one. So this is the second one. The same way I am cutting, holding the cake lightly, and start cutting with this cutter. Do it back and forth, not. So it's very easy. Now you can hold it here. So this is done. I don't need this one. Here is also 2. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I think here is someone asked. It's I think someone said hi. Hello, thanks for joining. Okay, now I have to clean this side. Let me take some tissue and clean it and then start. Now I'm taking my turntable. I can see many people giving heart, and there are so many people here. Thanks for joining with me. Today I'm going to show you how to cover your cake with buttercream, that soft sponge cake. I think if I can use a phone for this one, then I can tell everyone. Okay, so let me start with this one, this small one. When you are covering your cake, like a small cake, this 6 inch, 7 inch or 8 inch, this type spatula is comfortable to use. So we don't need that much buttercream for small cakes. So first I take this little amount of buttercream and then apply here. Now you can see this one is little bit dense here, but don't worry about this cake, because you know that sponge cake, they are not always like perfect shape. But when you cover the cake, it's okay, it's covering all of this. So I have to write a happy birthday message on my board. That's why you see I'm not placing the cake in the middle. I'm pushing it a little bit outside so I can write something here. So a little bit more. So you can see this side I have only small area to only cover the buttercream. So I think like this. This is fine. Now I am. So many people, they use too much buttercream in the layer, but you know, my customer, they don't like too sweet cake. So that's why I am not using too much buttercream here. A thin layer of buttercream I am using, you can see. But if you like, you can use, and even if you can use the piping bag in this layer to give your buttercream, or you can use some chocolate ganache or jam or caramel for the filling. But my customers, they don't like, they only like that simple buttercream. If they have requirement, then I am using jam or caramel for the filling, but normally I am using only buttercream. So you see, let me keep it in the middle. So here is the cream, the one layer. Okay, yeah, that's done. Now I am using the second layer. So here is the second layer. I am pushing a little bit, so if any gap, that's it, it will fill with the cake. So here you can see my parchment paper. So I remove it now. Not when I take it out from the cake tin, I am not removing that parchment paper. I am removing this one later when I am covering the cake, that time. Even sometimes I keep the cake in the freeze, that time also the parchment paper is still there. So here is the second layer. So I am giving the another layer of buttercream, and now I am using the third one. So I take another phone I can see that comments. So give me a little bit of time. Yes, here. Now I can see, because my camera is a little bit far from me. So let me give a reply. Is Kalu Thakur. Hi, hello Kalu Thakur. And then Kora Sobujev. Hey, keep up the amazing work. Thank you so much. Epic Gamer Geiger. Hi, hello. You are cool. Thank you. Epic Gamer. I like how you was. Thank you. You was say hi, hello. And Apex JR. Yummy. Thank you so much. Tishon. Great tutorial. Thank you, Tishon. Okay, let me give the third layer. Here is the third layer. You can see here is a little bit gap, but don't worry, you can feel it with the cream. So I press a little bit and then apply my buttercream here. Okay. So I have to check the phone. Okay. I didn't have any plan to come to live today, but suddenly I think because I have this cake order, I can share this tutorial with you. That's why I came that let me teach you how you can cover your cake with buttercream. So here is the third one. Let me make it smooth. So here is the little bit more. You see how I'm giving the buttercream? I don't want to make it too much. So it's the customer's requirement. Don't use too much buttercream. That's why. So here is the third one. And now the last one I am using. So I press like this and then remove the parchment paper. It's done. So here is our fourth layer. Now I am giving this one when we are giving the first layer of buttercream. It's called crumb coat. But when it's summer, we have to give the crumb coat and keep the cake in the freeze. But now it's winter, it's okay, I can manage to work with it instant because I don't need to give it time to set. So that's why it's easy for me to show you. Otherwise, when you are giving this crumb coat, after giving one layer, keep the cake in the freeze or outside to set the first layer of buttercream, then start giving the final or second layer. So here on top I give this much, then I am working the side. Now you can see there is some crumb here on my board. So let me clean this one first and then start. So I clean my board here and even the turntable. Now start the second layer. Sorry, it's not second layer, the side of the cake. So here I am using from the bottom I start and then. So you can see that this small spatula is very easy to handle. So when you are using the big one, it's not easy to work with that, even when the cake is not that big. So you see that, let me clean this one and then start. I think you can see and you enjoyed the tutorial. If you like the tutorial, please give a like and subscribe my channel so you can watch all of my live videos. Even I have many tutorials in my channel, you can check them as well. If you have anything to know, then you can ask me here. If you are a cake decorator, please let me know what type of buttercream and what type of cake you are using for your cake, for your order cake. Basically, I am using this sponge cake for my order cake, vanilla. And my customers, they love this vanilla sponge cake. It's very soft. So see, I almost done giving the first layer of my buttercream. So you see the gaps, but I can fill it with buttercream. So it's very easy to do. So first layer, we are not using too much buttercream because we are going to give second or final layer. I think you can see how I'm doing the thing. And I'm trying to make all the gaps and uneven area to cover with my buttercream. You see, here is some gap, little bit, so I cover it with the buttercream, and here I'm trying to keep the layer like this. Here you can see it's not even, so I'm using a little bit more buttercream here, so the cake will be even. Don't worry that I am using too much buttercream. When I am smooth the cake, the buttercream also reduce. So it's done. Now I am going to smooth the buttercream. That's why first I am going to do the sides. So I am using this one. Let me move this buttercream board. Another thing here. Now I want to show you like this. So I hold it not like this, little bit like 45 angle, and do here, and then only move the turntable. So remove the excess buttercream from the tool. And then start again. Let me check which area is uneven. So here a little bit more, and then the side here. Turn this side, and then just a little bit here. Okay. Now I'm doing the top of the cake. Now I'm using this one. So I start from this side, from outside and in the middle. Here is a little bit crumb coat, so I remove that one and then start from here. Hello everyone, thanks for joining. So then clean the spatula, then start again. So from the side to inside. outside to inside. So here is the outside area, the edges, and then come here and then make the buttercream smooth. It's very easy thing. If you are beginner, you need some practice, but if you are not beginner, it's very easy for you to do the buttercream thing. And one of my viewers asked me when I want to see how I cover my cake with fondant. I will show that one as well in live. I remember that thing that she asked me to show fondant. So here is it's night, it's 9:35 p.m. So it's done. Let me show you here. The crumb coat is done. I'm waiting a little bit time and you clean my spatulas and then start doing the thing. Let me clean this side. I have a tray. Let me. I'll clean this side. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining. If you like, please give a like and subscribe my channel. If you want the notification, please tap the bell icon. Then you can get all the notifications. So let me clean my board and then start the second layer. It's very good to see many people here in my life. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. Now I'm going to give the second layer. Let me bring my, and let me give a little bit rest the cake. And I am using this red and black for the decoration. A simple decoration. And take my buttercream here and give it a nice mix. So here is the buttercream. Please let me know what type of buttercream you are using. Here, when it's summer, it's too hot. That's why we can't use the cream, whipped cream, that heavy whipped cream, because it's too much. So when it's summer, it's melting. And here people don't like that cream. They like this buttercream. They don't like that whipped cream. That's why we have to use this. Okay, see here. I'm going to give the second layer. Hello everyone. Let me bring a tissue. Okay, and here. Thank you for liking my live video. It's giving me inspiration that I will come live again and show you how you can. One time I want to show you how you can bake your cake, and another time I will come with cupcakes. Let me start. So first I am cleaning the spatulas. So I am using a tissue. Let me start. So this time I'm going to start from the side. If you don't have this type spatula, You can use this one, this carved one for the side. This one. This one also small, it's not big. I have the big one, but that one I'm using for my big cake. So always start from the bottom and then top for the side. So I hope that you joined my last live video. There I showed that vegetable toppers, that fondant toppers. That one you can use any farm theme cake or cupcakes. So I always try to show that easy way. See, I almost done here. This cake will go tomorrow morning. I have to deliver this cake. We have delivery option, so when customer wants to deliver, then we can do that. But we always charging for the delivery. I don't know what you are doing for your cake, but I have two options. Sometimes if customer wants to come to collect, that one also okay. But if they have some problem that they don't manage to come, then I deliver the cake. And this small cake is very easy to deliver, but it's difficult to deliver the wedding cake. Almost done. So for my small cakes, I always making one recipe of my buttercream. That one is 1 cup unsalted butter and then 3 cups icing sugar. But if you want, you can increase the icing sugar. You can use 6 cups. But my customer, they don't like too sweet. That's why I am not using other recipe. I am only using 500 gram butter, 3 cups icing sugar. Then it's fine. Now I'm giving the top layer. Hello everyone. Thanks for joining. Please give a like if you like my tutorial and subscribe the channel. So I want to make a little bit smooth on top. That's why I hold it like this and move the truncated. So here it's not flat, so I'm using this one. Okay. Now I'm going to start the side. So sorry for the sound. Now I'm cleaning the tool, this one, and then start. The bowl and then start like the last time. I can see other people's there. Let me check if I have comments here. Okay, here is Deepa Devnath said hi. Hello Deepa. And then Eddie Gaylor said hello Eddie. And then Lamin Barbie, hello Lamin. Eddie, hello Eddie. Can we collab? Okay Eddie, you can email me if you want to collab with me. Yeah, I'm happy to collab with someone. Can you please send me an email? I have an email address here. or let me give the email address. So if you want, anyone want to collab with me, then we will check. So let me give the I think I can give it here. Okay, I will give the email address already my channel, but I will give again in the comment section. Thank you for asking me for collaboration. And then M&M official, which country? Oh, so much you are sending many messages. So I'm so happy, Cora. So let me start our thing. Now I am smoothing with this one like the last time. So I am starting from the back of my cake. So move your turntable and then start smoothing the cake. Let me check and then start again. So I start from the back again and check. I'm checking the front side. Here we have some small gaps. So I want to cover the gaps here. See here. So we need more. Okay, here. This side also. I don't know if you can see nicely because my, I don't know why it's doing like this. Okay, let me finish it because I think let me check the charge of my phone. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, let me do the thing. So I'm smoothing the cake. So we have a little bit work left here. So I start from the back. There is still some, you see this side. So more buttercream and start. Okay. I don't know why my phone is disturbing. I don't know if you are see the same way, but now it's fine. Okay, let me start smoothing the cake because we have some issues here. Now it's fine. Let me do the top part. It's fine. A little bit. Don't know why. There's little bit hole here. So I'm using this spatula to make them smooth so you don't look bad. Okay, let me clean the spatula first, then start again. Okay, now it's clean. So I'm making it smooth with this one. Yeah, it's fine. Now for the top part, I'm using a curved spatula, clean it also. Thank you everyone. Yeah, Maria Almeida. Thank you for joining, Maria. So now I'm giving this side. So like the last time, I'm going to start from the edges and coming the inside of my cake. So it will smooth. Clean the spatula and then start again. Again clean the spatula and start again. Thank you for joining. It's my pleasure that you like my video. So I'm making it smooth and plain. So give it smoothly. So here get this side. So I'm trying to make the top part that plain. So here is extra buttercream. I'm trying to make that one. I'm not used to come in life when I'm doing this buttercream work. You know, if that is not comfortable for me, but nowadays I'm getting better in life. So let me finish. See, little bit of gap here. So I'm trying to clean the spatula and then start again. Take a little bit of time, but be patient because you can't do it fast. You need patience to make it smooth, to satisfy your customer. Because when you are doing your cake business, you need first two things. One, the cake must be good taste, and the second one is the decoration also very good. So two things you have to do. If you make tasty cake but the decoration is not perfect, the customer will not come back. Now I am almost there. Little bit work left. Okay. So here I have to. See, here is little bit down this side. So after some time I have to clean my spatula, then start again. Yeah, you can see the cake is done. Now I have to do the decoration part. So let me keep them aside and start cleaning the board. This decoration is simple decoration they want. So let me, this one so smooth. Thank you, Tishan. I'm always using tissue for my cake cleaning and other purpose. So I'm cleaning the board. This side you can see because I have to check how I'm cleaning. I have to write on my board that happy birthday and the girl's name. So I have to use all buttercream. Normally we are using fondant for the happy birthday writing on board, but she likes buttercream, so I will use all buttercream. Yeah, I finished cleaning my board. Now I'm going to start the decoration. That one is little bit tricky because I have to draw something on top of my cake. Let me keep them aside and check the photo and then start. Let me cut it here. Hello everyone, thank you for joining. Let me cut it here so it's not, I have to make a small hole, the tiny, not a small, the tiny hole. I make a tiny hole and then push it outside. Let's see, yeah. Push, push, push. Okay. Yes. Pramila. Hello, Pramila. Yeah, let me bring my photo that I have to make here on top of my cake. But I will start here that you can see easily how I'm doing. Yeah, come. Let me clean this side. I already done everything, so let me keep my buttercream aside and then start with this black. I have to draw something, so hello. Thank you for joining. If you like, please give a like and subscribe my channel. Tap the bell icon so you can get all the notifications. So I move the turntable and place it here so you can see, but I have to work like this, that this side is that front side in front of me. So I will try to show you. I bring the, okay. But I want to mark that where I want to start the drawing the design. That's why I want to use a toothpick so I can see that where I have to write here, because here I have to write a message, then I have to use that this side and this part to draw the design. So this design is, let me show you the design, this design, you see. So I have to draw this side and this side. So what I want to do, I made this type design before, but here is simple, not there too much writing on top, but I have to write a little bit. So I want to write first here with small thing, and then I can see that how much place left here. Okay, let me okay, let me start writing the thing. I think for the writing I can use that. Even okay, let me start writing. I think for writing I need a little bit high. So let me do the writing on top of this turntable so it will be easy for me. So this one is moving, so I want to use something. That one is, let me use my bowl so it don't move. Then I will start writing. So I hold it like this and then like this. Okay, let me keep it like this. Yeah. Now it's fine. It's writing 16 years. Let me clean the tip. So it's very interesting writing. Said 16 years, mom found you in the bin. So sometimes siblings are saying that mom found you in the bin. So it's very interesting thing. It's just for fun. And this writing, you don't have to be perfect. This is like a cartoon thing. So for the writing, we are using black. So I almost done here. Okay. Yeah, I'm writing the thing. Now I can take it from this side. I don't know if it's good. Just let me do it like this. Otherwise, the height is not perfect for me to write that. Otherwise, I have to bend too much. Now I'm doing this thing. So start. I want to drink some water. I'm coming. Please wait. see the design. So let me bring it near me, then you can see nicely. So I take my tray. There's the phone here. Where is the design? Let me clean it again. Here is the front part. So I'm starting from here. It's okay. They don't need to be perfect. Let me give the eyes. I want to show you, but if I want to show you like that side, I can't manage to make. And then the baby. Here. Here is the eyes. Then here. I take the toothpick, but I didn't use it. So let me put the part so I know where I have to make the bean. So here is a little bit. Okay. And then the hand. Here. And from here I have to start the bean. Now I will start this side with the. I am trying, but I can't do this thing that on that side. So I'm almost done, but I need some white buttercream, a little bit. But I have to use this big bag for this one. And then when I'm using buttercream, I'm using this disposable one. It's very easy to use. So when I'm using buttercream, I open this one like this and put on my fingers and open it. I think you can see. Yeah, open it like this. Then I'm using a little bit of buttercream because we don't need that much. Little bit. So I'm using this one. And then so I have to cut here a tiny bit and then come here. Okay. So here is the baby's pant. done. Now we are using the black one for the leg. Here is the ground area, this side. The leg. Okay. Now here is the other hand. The mom hand. Okay, let me give 3 dot here. I'm so sorry that I can't show you this side nicely because I have to work here. And then here. Okay. And for mom's here. It's fun to make this one. Okay. Mom's hair done and then baby done almost. Now I'm doing the bean. I don't need that much black icing, but it's too much. Okay, I can use it later. Okay, now I'm using this one for the bean. So let me finish it here. All the way here. And from here. It's done. And now I have to fill the area, but now I can make it a little bit big, otherwise it's not coming nicely, so I have to make it big so I can cover the whole area with red buttercream. Now I am doing the thing, then I am using a small spatula for the this. Let me bring a tiny spatula. I think the finishing thing I can show you on that ground thing. It's BW. So I am using this type small. Let me check which one is better. I think this one is better. So I am smoothing the top part. Buttercream. It's the, I think this one is the beans lid. So it's fun to make this type cake. I love to make this. First, this type cake I made for my daughter. She was so surprised that how I I had this idea. I can see that some people, they are using edible photo for this one, but I don't like to use this edible photo for this design because I can do my buttercream work. That is the original design that they are using buttercream to make this design. But if you are not comfortable with buttercream design, but you can do the edible printing. Okay, I finished this one, and then let me try to show you like this, that you can see. Yeah, now you can see. You see, I almost do this lid thing. Now I cover this area with red. So I want to show you. You are here joining with me, so I need to show you. But you know, this one is difficult to show you like this. Yeah, but I think I can manage. Okay, this area. Then here again. So let me do it like this. Let me check with the spatula. So there little area, so it's not easy to smooth. I think you can see. Let me use a little bit more buttercream here this side because we have to cover the whole area. Okay. Now, after some time, I am cleaning the spatula. Then it's easy to work. It's almost done. If you think that it's not easy to draw freehand, then what you can do, you can draw with a toothpick. Then you can use the buttercream. I think the side area is still gap. Let me give a little bit more. Okay. I didn't see the time. How long I am here, I don't know. Let's see, make it smooth. Now I will do black again. So you see this side, just give a little bit on top. Here also. You see how I'm holding my bag, because you see this is tiny area to draw the line. So you can use your another hand like this and then do the thing. And then there is another line with the black. Here you miss a little bit area. It's okay. And then some small lines here. I'm almost there. They draw a, what it called, hair band. Here, mark here. So let me, I already cut it, but I can give a small dot. It's fine. But I think I need, for the tears, I need some blue color. Okay, but I think they use a little bit gray. So I can make the gray with this black. Let me use little bit of black and white. Then I can make gray. Here I all finish all the thing. Only I have to write happy birthday. Let me write the name. I don't want to show you the name. Let me write it here. I will write that one later. I think this one in the picture, yeah, it will be blue, but I don't know why in my phone it's showing that gray, but it will be blue. When you are doing this thing, you know how many things you have to use, then it's very difficult to wash. So let me bring that blue color, but in the meantime, here they write, did I bring it? I'm waiting for the color. You see my hand. Let me wipe it. Red color. So I'm almost done. I use white, red, black, and now little bit thing, but you have to use now I'm using this blue color. So we have white fondant here. Sorry, white. Always I'm telling that fondant is not fondant, is butter too. So I need a little bit, not too much. And here is Vidya, बहुत time pass करता हो. Yeah, you know, with the I am on live, so it's difficult to show like that recorded tutorial. It's not possible for me that do it quick. Okay, I take that blue color, but don't worry, I almost finished. Yeah, it's done. This blue color, let me use it. Let me take a little bit more, otherwise this, I can put it in this bag. I have to buy some small size disposable piping bag, but I didn't find last time. They have only one size there. So like the last time. If I can use this. Let me use a spoon. But next time I will try to bring all the things here that I need. But first time I come in live suddenly. I don't have any plan. got the piping bag. It's tiny bit. Okay. And then I start. You see how the bag is. But I need a little bit. I don't know if it's open or not. Yeah, it's open. Yeah. Okay. It's little bit. So you see how difficult to work. I'm giving the tears here. Okay, stamp. Now I'm writing on that bin. They write that BWB, so let me clean it a little bit. Okay, I cleaned it and write. And there is a line on that bin lid. Let me do that one also. Yeah, it's done. So let me show you. Here is the cake. Write something here and this design. So everyone, thank you so much to join with me, and you have the patience that you waited long time to learn how I am doing this thing. So thank you for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.